What's up, guys? Welcome back to an all-new Let's Talk. My name is DJCS. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the all-new trailer for the Afterlife DLC coming out for Grand Theft Auto Online this Tuesday. I can't wait for it. I'm very hyped. If you are new to my channel and you don't know what Let's Talk is basically part of my channel where I talk about video games, entertainment, sometimes things going on in the world, sometimes things going on with me. So if you are new, please subscribe for more videos from me. And if you enjoy this video, please drop a like. And also let me know what you think about the new trailer down in the comments below. But with all that said and done, let's talk the After Hours DLC trailer breakdown.
Let's talk.
Welcome back, guys. Once again, my name is DJCS, and welcome back to the After Hours DLC trailer breakdown. I did a live reaction to the trailer earlier, and there were some things that I missed and some things that I didn't quite catch along the way when I first viewed it, or even when I viewed it the second time. But after viewing it a few more thousand times or whatever, and slowing things down, I was able to catch some things that I didn't catch in those first couple times. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go through and we're going to check out those images, those things, those interesting things that I saw that I would like to bring up. And the first, of course, is the blimp. I did notice the blimp when I did my reaction to it, and it says Tony's Funhouse on the side. Now, a lot of people are speculating as to if this is going to be actually part of the game, something you can buy, or if this is going to be a part of a mission. And I have a good feeling that this is going to be potentially a promotion mission. Possibly in free roam. Now, what would happen, my idea is that to promote your club, which is something we have to do, this is going to go and fly around. And you have to go and keep it safe. You have to go and protect it. There's going to be NPCs, I'm sure they're going to try and attack this hot air balloon, your hot air balloon with your club's name on it, and try to blow it up or knock it down out of the air. There's a similar mission in the Smuggler's Run where you have to protect a big plane that some buzzards are attacking. So I have a feeling that's going to be something like this where you have to just protect it while it rotates around Los Santos or something. Keep it in the air for long enough so that it can promote and you can get people to your club. I mean, it'd be awesome to actually buy this and potentially fly it around, but it's going to be very slow. Nobody would actually use this, I don't think, too much other than the first time they bought it. And it's going to be a massive target for Hydras and Deluxos and just any Akulas and Buzzards, anything with rockets. It's going to be a huge, huge target in the air for it. And it's not going to last long. So I highly doubt that this will be a free mode thing that we can go and just fly around. The next thing I noticed is, of course, this little guy over here on the right side of this screenshot here. This guy who's glowing. Now, I'm hearing that this is going to be face paint or like body paint that glows in the dark. Because as you can see, it's kind of... she's wearing like some short shorts and like a tank top or something. And then you can see like the paint is on her face, her arms, her chest, and her abdomen area. It's not her legs, though. So I'm hoping this would be awesome if it is body paint. Like, that would be amazing. And this is something maybe we could access in like the barbershop probably. I don't think it would be in the tattoo shop. It'd probably be in the barbershop with like the paint and stuff where you can get like your face paint and all that stuff. Might be a new selection in the barbershop. And then also, right before this clip ends, I noticed that there might be another one there in the club. Somebody else wearing the same type of glow-in-the-dark type thing. I'm not really sure, and I heard that this might be just NPC only, and that would be so lame if this is an NPC only thing for the body paint, for the glow-in-the-dark body paint. Like, that would be absolutely terrible. One of the next shots is obviously our office here at the nightclub, where we have our own laptop with I'm hoping that our club is going to be on there and not Tony's Funhouse, because that would just be stupid to have our club and it'd be Tony's Funhouse system or whatever. But looking around this image here, I noticed that this coin like detail on the wall, I'm hoping we can change that Not that it's terrible, but I mean, I don't really like it that much. It kind of looks like fish scales or snake scales or coins or something. Hopefully we can change that. Also, I noticed that these are the lights at the top of the club. They're like the wave lights. And so our office is going to be very high at the very top of the club somewhere. And it may be like, hopefully it's not too much of a hassle to get into it. Like you have to run all the way through the club, go up the stairs, go up another flight of stairs, go down a hallway or whatever just to get into your office. Like that would be kind of sucky. Hopefully there's a back door. And also there's a chandelier up here, which is kind of weird with all these lights, and then you have a chandelier. So maybe this is like the VIP area outside here or something. And then the next shot we have this obviously is an area where all of our contraband is going to be held, our supplies and stuff that we cook and make and whatever. But what I want to know is what this room is back here. You can see a bunch of like computers and stuff. It's a circular room. I want to know what it's for, and I know we're going to find out Tuesday. But it's very interesting how it's a room with a bunch of computers. And then we have a security guard here. Security guards are nothing new. However, this guy seems more official than some of the security guards we've had in the past. And they did say that this is a legitimate business. So maybe he's an actual like security guard of some sort with not a cop, but like a rent-a-cop basically, an official security guard. And then also in this picture, we can see we have some Smuggler's Run product, some biker business product. As it zooms out, we also see some CEO Create stuff. But then just before it clips away from this image, we get a tiny, tiny glimpse of another room. And I'm also very curious to know what that room is. It looks like there's a table with maybe some more computers on it or something. And I'm sure this is going to be huge. This whole bottom might be underneath the club, and it's like the whole length of the club or something. Because, I mean, to store a lot of our product, we're going to need a lot of space. Hopefully, it just isn't like this one tiny room, and we can only sell so much. Then there's the shot of the 10 cars in this garage, and I've heard a lot of people saying on like Twitter and stuff that this is a new import-export. And while that would be awesome to get an update to the import-export, I don't believe that's what this is, because we have you can kind of see it, the Mammoth Patriot Stretch on the far left corner of the garage. That's going to be one of the new vehicles in this DLC. And a lot of these are, some of them are kind of older vehicles, some of them are newer vehicles that we don't have out yet, like obviously the Mammoth Patriot Stretch, but then we have the Banshee 900R, the Comet, and the Baller, and just there's some vehicles in here that are just vehicles we've already had, and then there's a couple new ones in here also. As well as from what I'm hearing, the Dinka Jester is what this black and white vehicle here is. And it's kind of funny how Rockstar made it kind of hard to see these vehicles. Like they put them behind this wall, like almost intentionally, just to kind of tease us. But then they full on reveal the Mammoth Patriot Stretch and the Dinka Jester later in the trailer. Now, one thing I noticed about this area is all this extra space down here at the bottom. Like you see there's a little pole there, and then there's all this extra space at the bottom. What if, potentially, that this isn't just a 10-car garage, but a 20-car garage? Because that's what our offices are, and we also see this little B2 up here. That means that there's different levels. There's B1, there's B2, there's B3, possibly, and there's also A1, A2. So that's something that could potentially be, this could very well be a bigger garage than what we're seeing. It could be a 20-car garage, and we very well could get another 60-car garage in the game, which would be amazing, because I have about 15 spots left in all my garages, but all my garages are set up in a certain way, like they're sports cars or supercars or like lowriders or trucks or whatever. And I would love to have 60 more spots, so I don't have to like fill in stuff that doesn't need to be in those garages. You know what I mean? And then also there's a security camera here. So Why would the security camera be on that side unless there were cars there that it needed to watch? Granted, it could be watching the people who are coming in and out of the garage, but I think that's also there to watch the cars. And then we get a full-on look at the new Mammoth Patriot Stretch. Again, I don't know why Rockstar was kind of trying to hide it earlier just to reveal it like this, big time. Doesn't look like there's anything special other than obviously there's a livery on it, there's some nice big rims, and like you can't really see a lot of the customization to it. I don't see any weapons, so that's a plus. But again, no real customization to it. And then we move on to this shot where our characters are being walked through what looks like the entrance of the club. And I paused it here because I wanted to look around at a lot of these pictures on the wall to see if there was anything that kind of like gave away something. And sure enough, I noticed this one over here on the right that says Salomon 25/8. And I heard someone joke around earlier about potentially drip feeding DJs. Now 25/8. Now sometimes when people write dates, they write the day first, the month after, and then the year. So 25/8 would be August 25th, or the 25th of August, which is a Saturday, but I mean, maybe it doesn't mean anything. It says 25/8. They usually don't release things on Saturdays, but I mean, that's when DJs usually do their things, is on Saturdays, Friday, Saturday nights. So it's possible. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. I don't know what the 25/8 stands for, really. Maybe that's something to do with Salomon. Maybe it's like one of his album names or something, or a song name or something. I honestly don't know. I'm not familiar with these DJs who they're putting in here. I don't really listen to EDM like that. But that was something that caught my eye, and I just wanted to bring that up. Another thing, as soon as it switches over, right before we get to see our MTL Pounder Custom, I noticed these two guys on a bike here. Now, one is holding like a minigun or something, but he also has a backpack on. So that's very interesting. And we also see an NPC wearing a backpack later in a different shot. Now, backpacks, I don't really know if they're anything new to GTA, but I know us custom characters can't wear backpacks. So maybe that's something they're going to implement with this new DLC, that we can now wear backpacks. Because that's kind of a thing in Fortnite where you have your back junk or whatever. I think that's what it's called, or I can't remember what that it's called in Fortnite. But you have stuff to put on your back. So maybe now they're going to implement backpacks like Fortnite has. I don't really know, but that's something that caught my eye, caught my attention. And then of course we have the MTL Pounder Custom. It has a wedge on the front. It has armored tires. Like, they're fully covered. Like, you can't even shoot them. Like, there's a huge metal plate in front of them. So, hopefully, I don't know if that's going to be some customization. We have to buy some new customization, because usually when we just buy bulletproof tires. But maybe that's something we're going to have to buy for this, armor plate for the tires or something. But then also up on top, this is definitely something we're going to have to pay for. It is a SAM turret anti-aircraft missile launcher, which is crazy. A lot of people were speculating as to what this was going to be, possibly a party bus or something, but this is definitely going to be something for our selling our product, and we're going to have a way to fight back with the anti-aircraft missile launcher there on top, which is pretty awesome. Hopefully, though, it does look like it is pretty heavy armored, and hopefully it is, so that it can withstand some rockets resistance and stuff like that. And then we get this shot, which when I first saw, I was just like, oh my god, outdoor, rave party type thing. But unfortunately, upon further thought, I do believe that this is going to be part of either a contact mission or a resupply mission or something. I don't think we're just going to see this popping up around free mode. I have a feeling this is going to be a contact mission. I have a feeling we're going to have contact missions in this new DLC with Tony Prince, where we have to go and do things like get DJs, get things. Maybe we're being brought out here to see some atmosphere or something. But again, I have a feeling that this is not going to be in free mode. Just like the Blimp, maybe it'll be out in free mode in a resupply mission, but this will not be something you can just go and show up to at a certain time. You know what I mean? This will be something that has to be spawned in by a mission of some sort, unfortunately. And I'm definitely going to try and steal that bus when I get the mission, because that looks awesome. Even if I could just drive around, I don't even care if I can actually keep it or not. If I could just drive around, that'd be awesome. And then in one of our almost last shots here, we have what appears to be definitely a mission. I'm just not sure what kind of mission. But you see that they're shooting this truck, and the Vapid Flash GT falls off of it. And the vehicle to the right of the screen. Now, I was hearing a lot of people saying that this was the Night Shark, a new modified version of the Night Shark. But I believe this may be the rumored Speedo custom that we're going to get. As it looks like a van, you can kind of see here in the shot the very long and full body of it. It does have a very low skirt on it. It's not a half track or anything like that. It's got 4 tires on it. But this definitely looks like a van more than a truck or something like that. And then, of course, we get the shot of the 2 Dinka Jesters driving with 2 different liveries on them. These are different liveries from the one we saw in the garage. So that means 3 different liveries for the Dinka Jester. Whereas before, there were supposedly no liveries for it, and it was just terrible. And Rockstar probably saved it for this DLC so they could fix it and make it really good. Make it so that we would want to buy this and put liveries on it and spend our money, because that's what they want from us. Now, as for this mission here, some people are saying, again, that this is a new way to source cars for import-export, that we're going to have new vehicles for import-export, potentially the Vapid Flash GT. However, with the way that Vapid Flash is coming off of that truck, there's no way that that is going to be a vehicle that we're taking, because that thing is like flipping, banging all around. There's going to be a lot of damage to that vehicle. Now, as awesome as it would be for us to source multiple vehicles at a time if we have 4 people, say, in our CEO organization, I don't think that this has anything to do with import-export. This is a mission of some sort. I'm not positive what, but I don't think it has anything to do with import-export, unfortunately. I hope I'm wrong, because this looks like it'd be an awesome, fun mission for import-export. But again, with that kind of damage to the vehicle, I don't think it would be. And then one of our last shots again, we get, I didn't know who this guy was at first. He has a different haircut than what he did in story mode. But apparently this is Laszlo hugging Tony Prince. So Laszlo is coming to GTA Online as well. So very interesting. Lots of interesting things coming in this DLC. We still don't have a lot of information though as to what we're going to be doing. There is rumored that this is 2 DLCs combined in one, and so far we're really only seeing one side of it with the nightlife DLC. Maybe it's just the nightlife and the business consolidation pulled into one. Maybe that's the 2 different DLCs. I mean, I don't really know, but I hope there's more to this. I'm hoping like we get Benny's cars or something. There's been rumors that the 8 vehicles that were leaked a long time ago, including the Mammoth Patriot, which is we now see as the Mammoth Patriot Stretch. The Karen Kuruma, no, not the Karen Kuruma, the Karen Futo was on there, and a bunch of others. And I'm potentially thinking about going around and stealing those vehicles so that way I don't have to pay for them because they're supposedly going to be put on Southern San Andreas for a price, because they are not currently for sale in the game. And supposedly this leak says that they are going to be put on Southern San Andreas for sale for some way, shape, or form. Maybe they'll be Benny's cars. I would absolutely love some new Benny's cars. But that's just all speculation, so who the hell knows. I can't wait for Tuesday. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like. And if you are new and you would like to see more from me, please subscribe. And let me know what you think of the After Hours DLC trailer that we have, and what you're hoping for the DLC when it comes out Tuesday. But my name is DJ CS. I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys.